The classroom was alive, with the rustle of papers and the faint scratching of pencils against lined notebooks. Ms. Harper adjusted her glasses and surveyed her students, each lost in their own world, filling pages with dreams and thoughts. But it was Thomas, a quiet boy seated at the back, who captured her attention. His notebook lay open before him, pages adorned with strange, intricate drawings and the unnerving precision of words, woven together like a tapestry of secrets. It began innocuously enough. A simple assignment on the nature of fear had drawn Thomas into a realm of vivid descriptions, a ghost's lament, echoing through an empty house, the whispered threats of shadows that danced just beyond the light. Miss Harper marveled at his creativity, but beneath her appreciation lingered a tightening in her throat. There was something unsettling about the depth and darkness of his words. Over the next few weeks, his writings transformed. They morphed from the innocent musings of childhood to something far more sinister. While other students wrote poems about their pets or vacations, Thomas composed tales of mysterious figures that roamed the abandoned cathedral in their town, a place she had always assumed to be just a myth. The temperature in the room seemed to shift as he read aloud, a subtle drop that sent shivers trailing down her spine, as she noticed the air turned dense with an unresolved tension, a low humming sound that seemed to vibrate at the edge of hearing. One day, Thomas astonished the class with an essay titled "The Return of the Dark Figure." As he read, the description was astoundingly vivid. He spoke of a tall, shadowy being that lurked in the distant hallways of the old cathedral, describing its piercing eyes that glowed like dying embers. The room fell silent, students leaning closer, yet Ms. Harper felt the weight of an unseen gaze deepening on her neck, a sensation that prickled her skin. Days turned into weeks, and her unease only grew. Thomas's creative spirit seemed to chant unholy truths, details about the shadows that cloaked the cathedral, secrets of its walls that should have been forgotten. With every reading, Ms. Harper felt she was glimpsing some forbidden knowledge. It gnawed at her, curdling memories of childhood tales whispered in the corners of her own imagination. How could he know these things? One afternoon, Ms. Harper summoned the courage to confront him. She found him alone in the back of the classroom, his pencil poised, as if the very air around them demanded silence. "Where do you get these ideas, Thomas?" she asked, her voice tremulous yet firm. He looked up, eyes growing impossibly wide. "You don't remember?" he whispered, leaning in, his breath cold like the first winter frost. "You told me. You showed me." An icy dread wrapped around her heart. She wanted to laugh it off, to say it was just a child's imagination, but a memory flared, one she had buried deep, the strange ritual she and her friends had performed long ago, beneath the starlit sky, invoking sights and shadows unknown. A rift had been opened back then, and Thomas had seen it. The realization hit her like a tidal wave, colliding with the understanding that some things should remain buried. In that moment, a single image crystallized in her mind: Thomas standing alone in the cathedral, surrounded by the dark figures he conjured with every word he penned. "Miss Harper," he said, voice low and intoxicating. "He returns every night now, and he wants someone else to join him." As she felt the classroom pulse with an ancient dread, she knew she couldn't let him continue, had to stop him before he summoned something beyond their understanding, something that wanted to cross back into the light. Desperation settled within her, mixing with the remnants of guilt from so many years ago. With a quick breath, she gathered the pages together and made a decision that would alter their fates forever. "Thomas," she said softly, "it's time we leave this all behind." And in that moment, as the shadows curled within the dim light of the classroom, she understood both the weight of knowledge and the cost of ignorance. They fled together into the night, the memories of what had been left behind, like whispers in the wind. In the silence that followed them, a whisper lingered, haunting their escape, an old promise echoing through time, an invite into the dark that neither would ever forget.